Lego Austin. Or should I say, Lego Austin 2! Now, enjoy the video.
Dun 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 dun. Hello, Lego Star Wars fans. I'm Austin Reed, and today, well, I heard rumors that there's gonna be a new Disney Plus Darth Maul show known as Maul Shadow Lord. It is the same animation as the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch series. And in today's video, because of its future release, and we haven't gotten the trailer yet, but tomorrow we will. And for that, I'm going to be showing you all my Darth Maul minifigures that I have here. His brother Savage Opress is also included for a special reason. But let's start with the very first Darth Maul minifigure that started it all in 1999, all the way up to, well, what we got in 2025. For now, at least. But anyway, let's get to it. Alright, so first up we have the very classic Darth Maul, or basically the recreation of the classic Darth Maul from 1999. This is what Darth Maul originally looked like in 1999 for the release of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And occasionally, this is the very first minifigure to feature this iconic black hood. Before 2019, that LEGO made a new version of the black hood, but LEGO still uses a hood like this today in other sets. Still cool. This is basically the Darth Maul minifigure to not feature his horns, because LEGO hasn't made them yet. However, this is basically a different version of the classic Darth Maul, because as you see, at the back torso, the original character doesn't have any back printing, but in this new version, it does. On the back it says, 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. Meaning that this Darth Maul classic minifigure came in a LEGO Star Wars dictionary book for the celebration of the 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. That was in 2024. But anyways, let's move on to his second version. Our second LEGO Darth Maul minifigure, which is the same attire from the Phantom Menace, but a lot more redesigned, and has leg printing for the first time, is this Darth Maul right here. Plus, this is basically the only version of Darth Maul that actually smiles. And this is the second Darth Maul with a regular lightsaber hilt for a double blade lightsaber. This Darth Maul also has back printing, which is cool and all. I managed to get this version of Darth Maul in the Duel on Naboo set from 2017 in 2024 when I went to Bricks and Mayfix in Saramon. So yeah, this is basically our second Darth Maul figure. But anyways, let's move on to his third version. This is the third LEGO Darth Maul minifigure in this video. This is the 2024 version of Maul in his Phantom Menace attire. This version of Maul is incredibly more detailed and has like a different face, unlike his previous minifigure. And not to mention that in 2024, LEGO decided to remove black pupils from his eyes to make him more scary, probably to match Palpatine from 2023. And instead of his original lightsaber hilt, which I showed earlier, I give him an even more lightsaber hilt, which is a lot bigger. And it was not made by LEGO. It's made by a different company that is trying to make realistic lightsabers in LEGO for minifigures that held on. And the lightsaber blade itself is very tragic here. Also, this minifigure does in fact have back printing as well, but not really as much. Anyways, about this version of Maul. In The Phantom Menace, he was definitely the apprentice of Sith Lord Darth Sidious, aka Palpatine. In the movie, he was sent to Naboo to face off against two Jedi, Qui-Gon Jinn and his Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi. He eventually kills Qui-Gon in battle, but eventually Obi-Wan attempts to chop him in half, like he cut his legs off and sent him down a massive pit. But his story doesn't end there. In the Clone Wars series, his brother Savage Opress makes his debut. Well, that was basically his only debut. And eventually, he does have his own double-bladed lightsaber like his brother. This minifigure, however, was never made by LEGO. However, there is a classic Savage Opress minifigure that LEGO actually made. But that was only it. If only if LEGO could have remade Savage Opress looking exactly like this. That would have been extremely cool. He does have a robotic hand. And he has crazy armor and very nice detailing. Whatever company made this. But in the Clone Wars, Savage Opress was loyal to Count Dooku for a little while, before eventually betraying him, and then he finds his brother Maul in some sort of cave, turning him back to normal, and then he and his brother went off missions, going on revenge, and so much more. This is our fourth LEGO Darth Maul figure here. And as you can see, this is his Clone Wars attire. Like I said, right after Savage Opress finds Maul in a cave, he was saved by robotic legs for him to walk again after he lost his real legs in the end of The Phantom Menace. Then he and Savage Opress went to Mandalore and he challenges Pre Vizsla on a duel. He wins the Darksaber and kills him off and then becomes, well, some sort of ruler of Mandalore, turning most of the Mandalorians against Bo-Katan and her allies. And as you can see right here, I have his original lightsaber that was cut in half in The Phantom Menace, which was a regular lightsaber hilt. And then I have the Darksaber that was made in 2023, which was cool and all. Plus, this minifigure actually came in one set, which was the Duel on Mandalore set, that also features Ahsoka Tano, where he battles against, like in the show itself. This version of Maul also has back printing, but a lot more detail than his Phantom Menace version. However, to no surprise, hold on, LEGO made a second version of this exact minifigure, which is a lot more detailed than the previous one I just showed you. And the only difference here is that he has a brand new face expression. And unlike the 2024 version of Maul, LEGO made a new version of Maul's face expression. And comparing this to the original Maul that I have here, this version of Maul actually uses the face from the Clone Wars Maul, and that was bloody crazy and everything. In 2025, where Darth Maul got his own mech suit, that's where this version of Maul came from, it was really crazy. Plus, I replaced the original lightsaber hilt again with a more black hilt. Right after the death of his brother, Savage Opress, he had to get a new lightsaber to later on face off against Ahsoka Tano in the siege on Mandalore, like at the end of the Clone Wars and during Revenge of the Sith. However, there is one more Darth Maul minifigure I have to show you. And the last Darth Maul minifigure I have here is his solo A Star Wars Story attire, where he became the leader of Crimson Dawn in secret, and his robotic legs underneath are completely different to his Clone Wars version. Plus, he has a Crimson Dawn-like necklace on his torso, and wears a new type of black outfit, and has like a printed hood on his back, which looks cool and all. Plus, this is basically the first Darth Maul figure to ever feature this new face expression. This version of Maul actually came in a LEGO Star Wars character book in 2020, and yeah, that was very crazy. Plus, his lightsaber hilt is basically the same one like the Clone Wars version. Instead of black, it's gray. So yeah. And that concludes all my Darth Maul minifigures that I have here so far. Comment down below if you're as excited as me for the upcoming Maul Shadow Lord series on Disney+. We should see a trailer tomorrow, right? But anyways, have a good day everyone, and as always, we shall start with revenge.
Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos to come. Peace out, ciao!